It's Kambada, the shaman, the god, the crack baby. And right now you're tuned in to Kofi's Universe, the #1 and most truest source for hip-hop news, reaction videos, sports, black culture, and much, much more. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Bada.
Connected with the Wu when you first, got on to the Grave Diggers projects and ODB and then the GZA and so on and so forth. How did you make that connection?
Well, it was all organic. I I lived on the block, so I lived right around the corner from GZA. GZA was like a big brother to me. He would come on the block and hang with all the guards because my block was known as the guard block. It was Gates Avenue and a lot of 5%ers and a lot of things that were going on in the sty at the time. Because I lived in every borough. I'm in the Ville, but at this particular time I was in Brooklyn in Bed-Stuy, and GZA he lived right around the corner. And I was always like, always by his side, I'm seeing what he battled. And he finally told me he coming out with an album and stuff like that. And that was on Cold Chillin'. And then he told me that he's doing a group with his cousin. And that was RZA. So I was already there. And then GZA would make us battle. He would like put me against RZA when RZA came through. Yeah, so we battled. Started organic like that.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Your the track, the first time I heard, official track from you was on GZA album, Liquid Swords, The Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. That's one of my favorite tracks of all time. Fourth Disciple did the production, correct, for that track?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
How did that track end up on a classic album that's already a classic track? How did that even come into fruition?
Man, that was a blessing in itself, man. I used to kick the rhyme. It was just a rhyme at the time. I used to kick the rhyme to GZA. He really liked that rhyme. And then I was like, he said, if you complete it, then it could be a whole song. You know what I mean? He's like, I'll throw that on my joint. Cause we real tight like that. Like we really, really brothers, like family members and all that. So I told him, I said, all right, I'll do that. And once I completed it, I met up with Fourth. We did the song, and that's not the original version, though. That's not the original version, man. The original version was lost in RZA's Flood, and that beat, it was like it had a little bit more to it. It was just crazy, so I had to re-spin it over. Fourth had to remake the beat. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking about that. I was so mad. You know what I'm saying? But it ended up, GZA put it on his album. And RZA was like, he was going through it at the last final, at the mastering. And RZA was like, man, I don't know. This song is dope, but I don't know if it fit. And so at the point, I got nervous. I was like, you got to put it on there. So I went and told GZA. GZA was like, yeah, I want it on there, man. Don't forget that, put it on there.
Okay, yeah. And shout out to RZA.
Yeah, and RZA, he loved the song. He just didn't know if it fit with what was going on, because it was more like on the bright side, you know what I'm saying? And I think the album Liquid Swords to me was kind of dark, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like lyrical shit.
Yes. And from there, I've heard you, and I know your fans and followers heard you on the Soldiers of Darkness track, the 5 Archangels track, which was like a tape that was released. A lot of people don't know about that track unless you real fans. And I remember when the video was released on Rap City, I was like, damn, this video was tight. You was sitting in the chair. I was like, oh, this is hard right here. Why that track never made the Sons of Men album 98?
I don't know, but back then we was in the studio at Firehouse.
Okay.
And we just had studio time. A lot of the clan wouldn't show up. We just was there, and it was like first come, first serve. So I guess RZA was like, yo, why don't y'all just knock something out, man? We got mad studio time that's just there, just do something. It just happened. Fourth Disciple came through, and we Killah Army was there. I don't know, we could have been one big group or whatever, but and we all just rhymed on that. Yeah, we just all rhymed on track. Killah Sin came through, killed it, and that was it, man. And then GZA shot the video for that.
Okay.